अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज जिस लेजेंडरी प्लेयर की हम बात करने वाले हैं उसका नाम है शेन वॉर्न। आर्ग्यूबली द बेस्ट लेग स्पिनर एवर प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट। इससे बॉलर ऐसा बॉलर नहीं आया। इसकी कुकी, इसकी फ्लिपर, इसकी लेग स्पिन सब दीवाने हैं उसके। और ऐसा स्पिनर पाकिस्तान में चलो कह सकते हैं कि अब्दुल कादिर साहब थे, मुश्ताक अहमद था, लेकिन ये लोग अच्छे, बहुत अच्छे स्पिनर थे। मगर शेन वॉर्न का लेवल ही अलग था। जिस तरीके से वो टाइम लेके बना के आराम से आउट करता था, ऐसी बॉलिंग हमने तो नहीं देखी ना दुनिया ने कभी। और इसीलिए उसकी 700 टेस्ट विकेटें हैं, जिसमें से आपको याद है 1-2 साल उसके डोपिंग की वजह से भी जाया हुआ और उसने रिटायरमेंट भी जल्दी ली। 30 साल की उम्र में ले ली थी 2006 में। 30 साल और खेलता तो मुरलीधरन ने जैसे 8 तो ये तो और आगे जाता। ये लेग स्पिनर है।
It was a great Warne result.
सारे मैचेस होम कंडीशन कहां के लिए होगी? ऑस्ट्रेलिया में। ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने आपको
2 wickets in 3 balls to Shane Warne. Stewart drags it on.
कितनी विकेटें लेके बैठा?
Might have been the quicker one.
इमेजिन करो ये कभी एशियन
Does
कंट्री
half
में
the
किसी
ball
को
a little
पैदा
bit.
होता,
Perhaps try to hit it a bit
कितना
hard.
और लेजेंडरी बन जाता है। इसी से साबित
Stayed
होता है
low,
इसकी
but Stewart's
क्लास
gone
की ना
second ball, and Warne
मैच
celebrates.
ही नहीं है, कोई बीट ही नहीं कर सकता इसको, कोई बीट ही नहीं कर सकता। तो शेन वॉर्न की वीडियोस को आप एंजॉय करें और देखें क्या जबरदस्त बनाता है। अपना ख्याल रखें। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।
And
he's bowling, leaving it. He's bowling around the legs.
oh, he's got him. No. Oh, he's bowling around his legs. Yes. Oh, he's got him. He's bowled him.
Got him. Well bowled. Flipper, and he's got him again with it.
Got him. That's well bowled, Shane Warne. Yes, he's bowled him. That was a flipper. Yes! What a beauty. Oh, when he's bowled him.
Got him! There it is! Wicket number 700! And they can't catch him. Shane Warne. And bowled him! How about that? Absolutely brilliant from Shane Warne.
Magnificent piece of bowling from Warne. He's made a few batsmen look a bit foolish over the years, and there's no disgrace in Andrew Strauss looking a bit foolish, but he did here.
Oh, this is a confident shout, and they've got him this time. Umpire Shepherd wasn't going to allow him to get away with that, and Warne, he's really worked hard to get his man here. He started on leg stump, he's gone to off stump, and I think he's come with a probably an overspinner going straight on, and Umpire Shepherd has decided that one was
That's a great reflex catch. I suppose a little bit of good fortune attached to it for Matthew Hayden, but he is a good slipper. And although he didn't get it cleanly the first time, it was a terrific effort to have his hand in the position in any case.
And they were pleased to see the back of Hoggard because he can be a nuisance.
Gosh, that's a great catch. Superb athletic fielding. And it's done for Peterson, but what a good innings.
Most magnificent catch from Damien Martin, sprinting round from deep mid-wicket, full-length dive.
That is really well bowled. I think you'll find it was the slider that has gone across the left-hander, and it was a sharp catch. That ball went really quickly.
Good variation from Warne. It was a sharp catch. Nice sort of catching height to Hayden, but it's just brilliant from Warne, really. He's found an area in which he's asked questions of Trescothick every ball.
Oh, yes. that's the slider to end all sliders. It certainly ended Ian Bell. That was beautifully bowled. All those big leg breaks, all that great turn and spin and jump, and a straight ball is done for him.
Easy enough for the umpire.
Oh, that's out. Caught behind. Big Nick trying to smash it through the offside field. A disappointed Flintoff. Just backing away a little bit, trying to smash. A little bit of extra bounce there for Warne. And that is the end of Freddie Flintoff.
Well, it looked to me as if he set him up with a couple of that did turn leg spinners. This didn't. It just sort of ran on a bit quicker. Just comes out of the hand. Yeah, definitely just run on quicker. That it's on to him. Great catch. Good catch there by the wicket-keeper.
That's out. That is the straight one, the slider. And I think you'll see on the replay that Harmison didn't get outside the line of the stumps, and the ball was going straight on. A first baller. Something for the primary club.
That's right. He'll be presented with a very special tie with stumps all over the place. Here we go. And, well, you can see there, bang, middle and leg. No wonder they were all in the air.
Put England in, and so far, it hasn't worked. Until that very moment. And what a wonderful change of pace that was. That's the real art of leg spinning. A really quick delivery.
Well, it's a marvellous piece of bowling from Shane Warne. Spinning it out of that rough. Quicker pace, as Richie Benno said, but I think Andrew Strauss is going to be disappointed with himself.
Out. This time Bowden says, you got to go.
That looked as though it would have to be very, very close. It was a quicker ball, looked like the straight one, and it's pitched in line, and that, I reckon, would have hit middle and off.
Oh, what a reply. The slider straight out of the front of the hand.
He deceived Harmison here, got it very full. It was almost through him as he tried to play it to leg. A bit puzzled. That's a wonderful picture, that.
And Edgbaston stands to acclaim a thrilling batting display, which came to an end soon after that, and Matthew Hoggard was LBW to Shane Warne. And bowled him! How about that? Absolutely brilliant from Shane Warne.
Magnificent piece of bowling from Warne. He's made a few batsmen look a bit foolish over the years, and there's no disgrace in Andrew Strauss looking a bit foolish, but he did here.
What's that hit? Giving it out. Now Peterson doesn't look happy. Peterson will reckon it hit his chest or some other part of his body, I wonder. But Tony, you thought it was out immediately.
Well, it looked to me as if it hit the glove, but he's shaking his head. I don't like the fact that he's looking up at the screen. It means he's a little unsure as well.
Now, let's have a look. Seems to miss the glove, then clip the thigh before going up into the chest and hitting the elbow and dropping down to the ground. What's happened here? Ow! Just a little thin one. What a bowler. A fantastic bowler. Ripping spin. The bell didn't do too much wrong.
Beautifully taken as well. Boy, he's very good at those gloves. There's the little edge. You can see the little rattle of the bat there.
Neat. Made him play at that. Instead of the ball being down round about the line of leg stump, he has got it about middle and leg and produced the defensive stroke from Giles, and Hayden has taken the catch.
Got his revenge, Shane Warne. Ashley Giles, of course, did for Warne when Warne was batting, and now Warne has got this revenge. A beautifully pitched leg break, lots of side spin. Giles prodding forward and succeeding in only edging a simple catch through to Matthew Hayden.
Wet full toss, and well,
slider from Warne, very straight, and hit the pad. Did it hit the bat? Ricky Ponting took an excellent catch at Silly Point, and fancy that's how Rudy Kurtzen gave Stephen Harmison out. He seemed to prod it back pad straight to Ricky Ponting. It was a good sharp catch, and 5 wickets for Shane Warne.
Bowled him. That's the end of that. Shane Warne has eventually got his man. So Warne ends up with 6 for 46, and he's now on 599 wickets. A little clap there for Flintoff from Warne. This is the one, he tried to smash that into the stands as well. Hip, middle and leg, and the end of a very good knock from Flintoff.
What's that done? Now then, yes, out! 600 Test match wickets for Shane Warne. What a moment.
The whole ground is standing, but I fancy it's not so much for Marcus Trescothick, but for Shane Warne. 600th wicket has come off slightly unorthodox fashion, off the back of Trescothick's bat, onto Adam Gilchrist's knee and up into his gloves. And the end of Marcus Trescothick, and what a moment for the great leg spinner.
That's in the air, and this is going to be out if they catch it. Langer's got it. Well, he tried to hit it a little wide of mid-on. I think he was going for sort of mid-wicketish, and that turned a little bit. And you've got to be a little careful about doing that to Warne. On a good day for Warne, those always go straight up. Look at the delivery again.
Well, it was a lovely delivery. Got it up in the air with a bit of overspin and a bit of dip. And Flintoff, as Tony Gregg said, looking for that straight mid-wicket area, trying to bunt him over there for 6, as he did at Edgbaston.
And that's gone. Solid catch taken by Matthew Hayden at first slip. So there's the 9th wicket. Exactly what Australia wanted straight after the lunch break. An early breakthrough.
Well, this was a textbook leg spinner. Just run up, get the batsman playing forward, spin the ball, get the outside edge, and a simple catch to first slip.
There he goes, and cleaned up. Right through the gate there from Shane Warne. Brilliant piece of bowling yet again. For a man who's got his 600th Test wicket yesterday, and now he's got 603.
Well, he deserves it, really. Just throw it a little bit wider into the rough there. Bowler's foot marks. Just tempting the left-hander to have a swipe at it.
Steve Buckner is going to ask the umpire's square leg. He needs to ask him something here.
The question is, did the inside edge go onto Strauss's boot and pop up to slip?
It definitely goes onto the foot. That is what Steve Buckner wanted to know. Alim Dar couldn't tell him, so they're able to refer it to the 3rd umpire. And the 3rd umpire will be able to tell Steve Buckner precisely what happened.
Should give it out. Inside edge straight onto the boot and popping up to Matthew Hayden.
Out. And the minute that it hit the pad, Michael, Slater had his finger up. It just looked right.
It just went straight on. And then I heard the Shane Warne giggle, and I thought, well, he thinks it's out as well. You just see the ball go straight on here. There is a commitment down the pitch from Giles, but no problem with that one.
Harmison is out. No, I thought he was going to be given in.
It was the flatter one, the quicker one. And Harmison in the end was like a tripod who'd lost a third leg. Gonski. There's an edge. Good catch from Adam Gilchrist. He stayed down on that one, followed the ball, and straight into the mitts. Gone! I reckon that's about pat it is. The first one for Australia, and the first ball from Shane Warne. It's the start of the 6th over, and it's 32 for 1.
I was just about to say that I thought Trescothick should get the sweep, the lap, the slog out, not be playing and propping and copping with all that rough there, because it's much harder for left-handers, we can see. Pad, bat, clear as a bell. Very good catch, stayed down, didn't move.
That's great bowling. Fantastic cricketer this guy is.
Matthew Hayden takes the catch. Warne has 2. And the butterflies are suddenly in England's camp.
But he got some drift. Vaughan looked to work that gap at mid-wicket and got a leading edge to Matthew Hayden. It's a brilliant piece of thinking and bowling from Shane Warne.
Oh, he's got him! He's got him! I think there was a little edge on that one. A little glance to the square leg umpire. And, well, there's a celebration taking place on the one end by all the Australians. The batsman's not going. I think that the umpires here want to know whether it carried. Let's just have a look. There it is. There is the edge onto the pad. No doubt in my mind whatsoever that that was caught. None at all. Down the wicket he goes. It's in the air. This is going to be out. Kasparovich won't drop this. This is all over. That's it. Another down. The pressure has got to Gareth Jones.
Enticing the big lofted stroke, and the spin was too much. Kasparovich, he was waiting for a while. This is thinking time, but he was positive. In she goes.
Oh, that's brilliant. Fantastic catch. That is so difficult to do. Magnificent cricket this from the Australians, and as so often led by Warne, but backed up by something special.
This is as good as it gets. These catches are very difficult. Just watch him move, and move very late. Wonderful catch by Hayden.
Oh, Warne is going to be cranky about that. He has got a ball that instantly he thought he could bang away on the onside. We've seen him loft the ball through that mid-wicket area occasionally, and it has just bounced a fraction more on him. Ooh, that is close. LBW. 3 from Warne. That's really well bowled. Bill hadn't got to the point of realising that Warne's not turning the ball much, but that was a quicker delivery.
The ball just drifted slightly, and Bell had his pad on the line of the ball and not the bat, and it would have gone on to hit leg stump.
Bowled him! There it is, the battle's over, and Shane Warne gets his 4th. What a delivery.
Well, this was a wonderful delivery. Pitched roundabout, leg and middle, turned, hit off stump, and he's trying to whip it away through the onside. Big spin on it. I think he was so surprised, was Peterson. He couldn't believe it turned this much, or maybe that he missed it. Oh, beautiful ball. Scrape between bat and par, but it was a terrific delivery. It spun. That's big, big, big for Australia.
That's the end of that. It's a great performance from Shane Warne. A 5-wicket haul on the first day of a test match. He's in his 31st over, and best of all, he's entered the Strauss resistance. Terrific cricket from both men. The standing ovation will first go to Strauss. Played a marvellous hand today. Great athleticism in here. Simon Kadich going with his left hand, so that's a help to him. Billy Bowden makes the decision for Shane Warne. Ashley Giles stands there in disbelief. It's around about a par score, not better than that.
Two noises there, and Warne has done it. Or perhaps it's a dismissal by light meter.
Well, whatever it is, it's increased the nervous tension. Watch this delivery from Shane Warne. Strauss trying to play in front of his pad because he's worried about how he got out in the first innings. And a big, thick inside edge to Simon Kadich.
Oh, that's got to be close. Oh, yes, up goes the finger. Warne has got him. Well, it was a question for me of did he get outside the line or was it going to slip down the leg side? It's spun a long way. He got the benefit of the doubt last time round. Warne went up again. This time, it was the opinion of the umpire that Trescothick was in front. Let's have a look.
A lot of spin, hit him on off stump, and I think this was a good decision.
In the air, got him, caught and bowled. He's hit it straight back to him, caught and bowled, and look at Warne. That is a big wicket. He's been tossing it up, trying to encourage the drive. Flintoff has come into the trap, and Warne that time takes the catch.
Brilliant bowling, and a fine catch too, and the reaction will be replicated all round the ground. Drive from Flintoff, slightly uppish, and a good smart low catch from Warne. Big wicket that.
Oh, that is it for Collingwood. Warne is the striker again. It's a terrific catch. Ricky Ponting falling forward from Silly Point. Collingwood resisted over time.
It was a very good decision, wasn't it? Because it was just a little bit of glove. And Ricky Ponting taking an excellent catch diving forward.
Yep, he's truly flown in the face of his critics. He fights and he fights, but even he occasionally has to get out. And that was Shane Warne getting one around the back of his legs, and then he came in for just a bit of a kiss and a cuddle. Straight afterwards, Steve Harmison went to Warne as well. Superb catch by Matthew Hayden, and suddenly England were all out. But they led by 341, and all the attention suddenly was on two Australians who left the field for the last time.
Good partnership developing here between these two, the England captain and the left-hander. Oh, there's a big appeal there. Now that's got to be close. And he's given him. Yes, he's gone forward. Now he's standing there. Cannot believe it. And I tell you what, I thought he was very close to LBW, playing an identical shot to that early on in his innings. And Atherton has stood there. Can't believe it. But I bet that it straightened straight down the line and stayed very low. Until we see the replay, we won't quite know because we're on an angle here, but it looked like the flipper to me. I don't know where else it was going to go except middle, halfway up.
Close field.
That's out. Bit of back, a bit of pad, and umpire Steve Buckner's given it. You could hear the two noises. Graham Thorpe's not very happy about it. There were distinctly two noises there, and umpire Steve Buckner took his usual time in giving the decision. It looked to me as though it was always going to be out.
Shouts of catch it, and Steve Waugh has done exactly that. Good catch running backwards. So Shane Warne has struck for the third time in the innings.
And no doubt about that one, sweeping the bouncing ball. The top edge, that man was placed there by Mark Taylor. He's been working on that all day, and Steve Waugh, the good athlete, took a well-judged catch, getting prepared to play his shots. Didn't really go after it, just tried to tattle around the corner. Watch this here, just a little tattle around the corner. The top edge, and Steve Waugh took a very good catch. Stephen Rhodes makes his way to the centre of the Melbourne cricket ground. I'm sure everybody here at the ground is actually stunned by that dismissal. Shane Warne to continue. Stephen Rhodes, the wicketkeeper batsman for England. Gone! Yes, that's another one. Steve Waugh took the straightforward catch, and they're hanging around, they're pushing and they're probing, and they're falling like 9 pins. He's out for a duck. Warne picks up his 4th wicket.
Well, he pushed very firmly at that, did Stephen Rhodes, when we see the replay. Neat catch, went quite low. It pushes quite firm, you see, and so it carries low down to the silly point, Mark Waugh. He didn't have to move, it just dropped into his hands.
The outfield here really looking superb, a lot quicker than it was on the first day. It was a bit slow then. Oh, he's had a go at that one. This is in the air, it's a mix-up. Warne's underneath it. Will he get it? Yes, he will. He's got him. Caught and bowled Warne. That's 150 test wickets for Shane Warne. And he did enjoy that one. Tossed it up. Goff went for the big one again. It went high in the air, and in keeping with Shane Warne's positive approach to cricket, he called for it, and in fact was Stewart, and called for it, went underneath it, and took the catch.
Down the wicket, he's in trouble now. Another wicket for Shane Warne. One of the dangers of going down the wicket to him, particularly if you predetermine that this is the ball that's going to go. Shane Warne saw him coming, slipped it down the leg side. Ian Healy, thank you very much, just waiting for it. And another wicket to Shane Warne, his 6th.
So 6 down for 91. Warne continuing. Oh, and they hit the pad. Yes, he's got him. That's out. LBW. That hit the pad, and that is the end of De Freitas. Well, he's kept them so quiet. They've hardly scored a run off him, and now Warne has struck as well.
Yes, the top spinner thumping into the pad first, going from pad to bat. Umpire Randall recognising that. Definitely goes off the pad onto the bat. Top spinner, as it sometimes does, just turning a little bit. Umpire Randall believed it would have hit off stump. So De Freitas is gone for a duck. It's 7 for 91.
Oh, and that's out. Caught behind. Yes, he's got him. Fast ball. Beautifully bowled by Warne. Goff just pushing forward. A faint little touch there. It bounced a little bit. May have been off the glove or perhaps high on the bat. But that is the end of Goff. 2 wickets in 2 balls. Well bowled.
Yes, he was on a reconnaissance mission there, Darren Goff. He went out searching and straight into the gloves of Ian Healy. So Shane Warne is now on a hat-trick after having gone wicketless for a little while. He's got 2 in 2 balls. It's 8 for 91. And leg slip going in, which is a good idea, and that probably suggests that he is going to bowl a top spinner, because if the batsman's looking for a leg break and it's a top spinner, it quite often catches the inside edge and flies to leg gully. 5 men plus the keeper around the batsman.
There we go. Fleming took the last one. Merv Hughes before him. Yes! Oh, he's got him! Has he got him? Yes, he has. He's got him. It's a hat-trick. Yes, he's gone. He's gone. It's a hat-trick. That's a hat-trick to Shane Warne. A great moment in his career. What a catch by David Boone. You won't see many better catches at forward short leg than that one. The Aussies are all around, and have a look at that. Fleming alongside Warne there, the last 2 to take a hat-trick for Australia. What a moment.
Well, it might be David Boone's birthday, but he's the man who's handing out the presents, because Shane Warne can thank David Boone. He went an awful long way to get that. Terrific.
Watch every Ashes moment live.
And this is like the days of Lillian Thompson. Oh, how about it? How about it?
Buy your live pass at cricket.com.au/subscribe.
And Warne to continue. Stewart on strike. It's well played too. It's short, and he waited for it. And having gone down the pitch once or twice, that's the sort of ball that he could then lean back on and cut. So far, Stewart's strategy has been a very effective one, and that too was a good shot.
Make sure there's plenty of pad there. That's not the way to go. That could be out. That could well be out. My word, was it some glove or bat? That was a beautiful piece of work from Healy. Oh dear, he got it away, but how? I suppose it was a good shot in the end, but that was almost curtains. It was a flipper. It stayed down, and Thorpe went for the pull shot. It's close around the wicket. It has to be well back. And by Steve Rendell.
Unmoved. A lot of turn here, pitching in the rough and really darting back in. Thorpe going well back, but that's probably missing leg stump from that angle and that turn.
If they lose early wickets and allow a fresh Australian team to get at new batsmen, then they've got problems. If they can keep the wickets intact till lunchtime, then the problems, the psychological warfare, all goes back onto Australia, and particularly their captain, Mark Taylor.
Got him! Well, that's magnificently bowled. Taylor had a word with him, and he has struck. Well, that was superb bowling. Now, whether or not it had anything to do with what Taylor had told him, I don't know, but Taylor ran all the way down the ground, came back, and the next ball, he got him. Hick, who hasn't faced as much of Warne, certainly not as much as Thorpe faced. It's going to be interesting to see how he goes today against Warne. He's only faced one over of him today. Well, he's got his chance now. Oh, yes, he's got him. That's out. He's got him. It ran off the top of his gloves. Now, we did think that this was a bit of a danger for him. He used to pad away. He did this in the first innings, left his gloves down there. That ball hit the pad, ran over the top of the glove, I reckon, perhaps even a bit of the handle and bat. And Healy was as quick as a flash. You watch this.
Well, he didn't get the bat and gloves out of the way. He stuck the pad there, but it hit the pad onto the gloves, and that's out. That's smart wicket-keeping. Slice of luck, you might say, for Shane Warne, Australia, but you make your luck. And that's the right idea, getting the pad there, but not getting the hands and gloves out of the way. Big trouble, England, 4 for 220.
50 to Graham Gooch. He will be facing. Shane Warne will be doing the bowling. He's coming around the wicket to the right-hander, looking to bowl into the rough outside Graham Gooch's legs. Slightly open-handed grip.
Cut!
A little bit of pad, but not much pad in that one.
That's the end of Gooch. He's gone for the sweep again. That is a very good catch. The ball was attempted from outside off stump. He tried to hit it over the top of mid-wicket. Obviously a premeditated shot, a little nick on it, and Healy kept his eye on the ball outside off stump, and that is 5 wickets for Warne. Warne.
Still quite a bit of time to go, but the Australians are moving fairly swiftly now. Shane Warne 6 for 69 from 46 overs. Oh, and there's another one. A very, very short time at the crease for Martin McCaig. A very, very good flipper from Shane Warne. That went zip. And Martin McCaig also went zip.
Yes, a magnificent flipper this was. Just watch it here. He's back, looking to play. Just watch it. Out it comes. It's dead straight and keeps going, and that would have hit the middle stump.
I guess if you had a choice of a batsman to bowl leg spin for a hat-trick, you'd ask for Philip Tufnell. So Shane Warne on a hat-trick here at the Gabba.
Better try him with a flipper, I would think. No, it's a wrong one. The wrong one, and he's missed it by a whisker.
Well, he's a great fieldsman, Philip Tufnell. He often falls over, and he's brought it into his batting as well.
That certainly amused Shane Warne.
That's out. That's the end of the Test match. And 8 wickets to Shane Warne, 11 for the Test match. His best figures in a Test match. He's taken 11. A wonderful performance by the Australian team. They've batted well, they've bowled well, and they've fielded well, and they go 1 up in the series.
Oh, yes, they're holding it up, and I don't... Oh, yes, he's given him. Oh, and he didn't hit that. Well, the replay will tell us. It just seemed to me that the reaction there of the batsman was such that he didn't hit it. There were obviously 2 noises. I didn't think the appeal was that convincing anyhow. Let's have a look.
Well, he's certainly beaten in the flight by Shane Warne. Misses the bat there, straight up in the air. I think he probably hit himself on the pad. I think you're right, Tony. There have been a couple of noises, but I'm not sure that one of them was an inside edge.
Oh, yes! What a cricketer! What a match winner! What a ball! Hayden the catcher again. Hayden's good in those areas. Warne is a master.
Well, that's just an awesome over. Finished off with a wicket. Ashley Giles, but the one nearly bowled him around his legs, followed up by this one, the one that maybe a fraction shorter, fraction quicker, rips across him, catches the edge of the bat, and Hayden does the rest at first slip. That is just about unplayable when Warne bowls this well. Near him.
Got him, clean bowled him. Well, there we are. He's tempted, and it looked to me as if that was the wrong one, and he tossed it up in the air. He was trying to play a big booming drive through the offside field, and that is the end of Hoggart. Warne has got him.
Well, he's bowled a couple of his big variations this over. He attempted the flipper, it didn't work, and the wrong, and you don't see too many from Shane Warne. Brings about an inside edge, and the 8th English wicket. Hoggart for 4. And Shane Warne on fire here at Adelaide Oval. It's 8 for 105.
Shane Warne being called back into the attack. Warne coming on at the Randwick end. And he didn't wait long. And Cullinan is straight onto it.
Well, that looked to me to be the one Warne shows them. You could almost pick that from up here.
Once again, the ball just slightly short, and Cullinan very quickly onto it. Flipper, and he's got him again with it. So he's pulled 1 for 4, but missed the second one.
And I think you can guarantee that Shane Warne has outthought him there. Show him the obvious flipper, let him pull it for 4, and then slip the other one in. And it was through him, it was candy from kids.
Whipper, close, got him! Yes, beautifully bowled. You can see it out of the fingers. Johnny Rhodes wasn't quick enough to get down. Superb bowling by Shane Warne. The flipper is a lethal weapon here at Pacific Cricket Ground.
He's created problems for all Test batsmen through the last couple of seasons. And there's a stumping. He's got him. It's a good bit of work from Ian Healy. Kirsten got himself into a mess again. It was either the flipper or the top spinner pushed through very quickly outside off stump. Areas here around the Sydney Cricket Ground. That's a good catch. Mark Taylor moving away to his left hand. Shane Warne gets the outside edge of David Richardson's hand. A great reflex catch there from Mark Taylor. Another crowd delighted with that. It's the wrong one. Full toss. He's hit it straight back to him. And there's his 5th wicket in the innings. Kepler's not going. Yes, he is. Umpire Bill Sheehan raises the finger. Tossed up the wrong one. Kepler Vessels perhaps a little bit handicapped by his sore knee. Didn't get down the wicket very well to it. Got it on the full and slapped it straight back. and that's the 4th time in Test cricket that Shane Warne has taken 5 wickets in the innings.
Just got him, caught slip, another one to Taylor. It turned sharply, he was playing it away, would you believe it, to mid-wicket, hit the edge, went flying to Taylor, no trouble at all, snaffled it slip, and the South Africans deeper in trouble. 7 down now for 142.
He's bowled him around the legs once again, and that's Shane Warne's best bowling in Test cricket.
That is magnificent, because he set Simcox up for this. Simcox, I promise you can't believe it, Warne tried to bowl him behind his pads and it came off. That is brilliant.
And he's got him as well. That's a beauty, playing against the spin. This Test match is going to finish early, because the 2 informed bowlers have clean bowled the 2 top batsmen. Vessels playing against the spin, clean bowled by Shane Warne.
Yes. Very difficult to pick, especially if you're relying on it through the air.
Big shout, and he's gone. Once again, the quicker delivery has got right through Darryl Cullinan, and he really does have some thinking to do about his cricket.
Fair thinking.
We're seeing a fine young leg spinner. Got him, what a ripper. Mark Waugh close at silly point. That ball flew off the bat. Mark Waugh with lightning reflexes takes a gem, and Warne picks up his 10th wicket in this Test match. A wonderful performance, a brilliant fielding exhibition.
That's very, yes, I would say that's probably going to hit middle stump.
Well, he's forward. Have a look at that. Warne picks up his 4th wicket, his 11th for the match. There it is, as a flipper. Well, there's not much doubt about that. It was low and plumb in front.
There's an edge there, and that's the end of Alan Donald, and that's the end of the South African innings. Ian Healy takes quite a sharp catch, and Shane Warne has taken another 5 wickets in an innings. 12 for the match, and a very impressive performance it's been once again.
Back there.
Down. Work, Shane.
So Shane Warne's just dropped a man back at mid-off. Side Anwar. Leave a gap at long off there. You can see there. Trying to give to hit through that area.
Oh.
So just get the feeling that Shane Warne may be leaving that gap at mid-off for side Anwar, but through there, he's trying to get him to maybe just to push one down there. If he can do that, he might be able to drag him out of his crease, turn one back through the gap, as he did in the first over this morning. As I speak, he's changing his tactics again. He's bringing that man up and going round the wicket. I think Shane Warne knows how important it is for Australia to try and get at least another wicket before lunch. Only got the night watchman out in this session so far, Suckling and Mushtaq. They'd love to get one of these 2. That's an absolute beauty from Shane Warne. That's turned a mile. That's the other breakthrough they were after, the Australians. Side Anwar departure 78. Pakistan 3 for 122. Shane Warne, an absolute beauty. The change of batting, change of commentators. Bill Laurie will join Ian Chappell.
Thank you, Mark. Beautiful delivery from a great bowler. Anwar beaten by a big spinner going around the wicket. Must have found the rough, because it almost spun square and stayed down as well. Gets the pitcher, and that spun square. Took leg stump, knocked it out of the ground. That's beautiful bowling to a man who's on 78. Benjamin, the new batsman. It could be out. Oh, he tried to work it away on the onside, got a leading edge, and Warne, you can see the desperation, fell short at the end of a very good over. 3 for 122. Maybe that was the flipper as well, but Inzerman trying to work it away off his pads. Got a leading edge or the back of the bat.
Inzerman looking to push the flipper, well, pretty square actually, and he got the leading edge. It was really a ball that he probably should have been looking to pull with a horizontal bat rather than play it with a straight bat. Almost got him into trouble. Very good over from Shane Warne. Not only did he spin that delivery a long way to Saeed Anwar, but it spun quickly. That's why it knocked leg stump out of the ground and also defeated Saeed Anwar. The other thing that you just saw there was the bird flying across the pitch.
Bit of a help from the old swallow by the look of it. I think it didn't distract the batsman anyway, but certainly it whipped across the pitch. But a magnificent delivery. There's Anwar on strike, stump vision. There goes the swallow. Here comes a magnificent delivery, which could turn this test match. That's beautiful bowling. He's been bowling for a long time, unchanged since the start of play, and he pulled out a magnificent delivery. Watch this. Not too many bowlers can do that on a good pitch.
Yes, it spun really quickly. You see the batsman's back leg snaps straight, and that gives you an indication that it has spun very quickly.
Well, there's food for thought for all of us. Matthew Hayden, he can't see how close that was because he's square on, but his reaction tells the story. Well, what about this? Is this out? This is freaky. Oh boy, could this be the turning of the worm in the most unlikeliest of fashions? It's bounced off Hayden. It's been taken by Gilchrist. The question is, at any stage, was there ground involved? And Mr. Constant upstairs will be the judge.
It'll be unfortunate. The Australians are happy, and you can always tell by the fielders' reactions how the decision is likely to play out. This will be most unfortunate. Struck well and into the leg. Didn't touch the ground at all, and well caught. I think will show that will be given out. It should be given out.
Well, he has to go, I'm afraid. I mean, that's 6 inches to 9 inches away from hitting the ground before it gets from Hayden, and then it goes to Gilchrist, who does brilliantly, and Mr. Constant, I'm sure, is about to, yes, confirm it. Hard luck to Scothic. He goes 57 for 1.
Fine shot. Just didn't quite get off the middle. It was placed perfectly. There's a gap there between the man at ordinary cover and mid-off. And Michael Atherton gets a half-century. Very, very good innings, and most important. Well, the shouts there, and umpire Venkat has given it.
Now look at Gilchrist's pad, right? That's the key for me. Really slow. You can always see the ball and the bat apart. You can always see a bit of pad. You can still see pad. Boy.
The fact is that Michael Atherton's on his way back with 51. 115 for 3.
Chopped it on. Cruel blow again for England. Is that the second one in the space of 5 minutes? It was not a great Warne delivery, but it was a great Warne result.
2 wickets in 3 balls to Shane Warne. Alex Stewart drags it on. Might have been the quicker one. Took his eye off the ball a little bit. Perhaps tried to hit it a bit hard. May have stayed low, but Stewart's gone second ball, and Warne celebrates. Out. Stumped by a mile. Mark Ramprakash looking to hit Shane Warne way back over his head. First time he's really used his feet. A swing and a miss, and he's got to walk back now. Shane Warne has his 4th wicket. 2 balls remaining in the day's play. Big appeal. Not out. You know if Venkat's going to give him because he'll nod his head, but he's going over to square leg.
Yes, Dermot, he hasn't said not out. He said, has this one carried? Because we know from earlier in the day that's all he can say. I think he believes from that he's hit it. He thinks he's hit it, yeah. Venkat thinks he's made contact. There's no doubt about that. If he didn't think that, he'd get said not out straight away. So the question now is, does the fielder in close on the offside? And I believe it may well be Steve Waugh. Does he dive forward and get his hand underneath it? That's the key. If he does, then it must be given out.
There's the inside edge. Definite inside edge onto the pad. But that doesn't show Steve Waugh. Yeah. That does, and that shows it going straight in. Brilliant catch from the Australian captain. 2 balls remaining in the day's play, but I'm afraid Craig White's got to go.
And the red light, to me, says, Craig White, you're on your way.
So it was some excellent fielding that capped a vintage display from Australia's bleached blonde hero. Shane Warne raised the ball to mark his brilliant fifer, which closed yet another memorable day of Test match cricket. England finished 139 runs ahead with 4 second innings wickets in hand. Captain Michael Atherton would be hoping his team could put another 100 on in day 3, which you can see after the break.
In the air and out. It's the end of it. The end of the England innings. Good catch by Ricky Ponting. Once again, Shane Warne adds to his total, finishing up with 6 wickets. Big spinning leg break that pitched outside leg stump.
The final English batting rights executed by Shane Warne, 6 for 33, and Jason Gillespie, who picked up 3 for...
Warne. Well forward, he's given him. Wow, that'll be an interesting one. First ball, Ricardo Powell come forward. A big shout by Steve Davis officiating at the southern end, and once again Shane Warne's done his job, or his captain and team. Ricardo Powell not far forward. There it is, right arm leg spinner. Well, that looks fairly plumb, although he was forward. Warne strikes, the partnership's broken. Ricardo Powell departs for 21. It's 1 for 54. Brian Lara at number 3, who should have probably been all summer. No ball. 105. Played it pretty well, Brian Lara, just stood there and let it go. There's a slip in for Brian Lara. Catches a call, he's got him! What a good catch! Out for a duck. There's nothing wrong with the shot. Didn't go on the carpet. And Damien Martin takes a great catch. Used his feet, hit it off the middle of the bat, and Damien Martin at mid-off took a gem of a catch. And all of a sudden, Warne's got 2 for none. First over. Just conceded the no ball.
Trying to find the gap between the man at extra cover and the man at mid-off. That was a good catch. Damien Martin, excellent in the field. We have seen him take brilliant catches in the past, and that was another very good one. West Indies lose 2 wickets in very quick time.
And Shane Warne has won that little round. It's 1 for 50.
Again, Cullinan has gone. It's on the southern Rambouillet end. Oh dear. I doubt very much if he picked that. If he did, it was very ambitious.
Wondering what's hit him in that innings. The flipper Spearing in beautifully to leg stump. Slides through a little bit quick. Dion should never have been trying to cut it if he did pick it, as Richie said.
Times. That's out. That's gone. It's all over. Warne gets 4. A great victory by the Australians. They struggled halfway through this Test match. They've hit bat with both bat and ball. Laurie said, and finished with Shane Warne. That is about as plumb as you get in Test match cricket. It's full, it's skidding on, it's hitting middle about 2/3 of the way up. Only one thing that's going to happen there, the umpire's going to give you out. Once again, it's that skid up. And it totally deceived the batsman. Shane Warne finishes with wonderful figures of 4 for 15 to go with McGrath's 3 for 19.
And Richardson out caught and bowled Warne.
Got him, the flipper. He was too conservative today, Hansi Cronje. He was working in a defensive frame of mind, and the flipper was spot on. Superb bowling.
Just watch how he goes absolutely nowhere, playing all down the wrong line. What a delivery. That is beautifully bowled, and he knows it too. That's a big breakthrough for the Australians.
And that's why Warne's throwing it up, wanting him to have a go.
That's out. That's plumb. No idea, Joseph. No idea against the leg spinner. Missed 2 full deliveries. He put the top spinner or the flipper in. Played back. Plumb in front. Well bowled Warne. Poorly batted.
Well, didn't need to tease him into playing a shot over mid-wicket this time. Throws in the flipper. Skidder. It's hit in strike zone. It's pitched in strike zone. Just hit him in strike zone. Simon Torfel rules. It's hitting the top of leg stump, I'd imagine. Shane Warne agrees.
Oh, well bowled. That's a wonderful delivery. Absolutely wonderful. The flipper is given Andrew Jones 2 that the batsman seized on and thrashed off the back foot. Thrashed beautifully. And then the flipper.
Yes, he's got that one through very quickly. It stayed down too. So Jones has been done for pace and for skill. So he's certainly not going to be taking toll of Shane Warne any further as far as being positive is concerned. So Andrew Jones' innings comes to an end at 56.
River. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. He slipped the flipper through. Has beaten Chris Cairns. Not absolutely certain because we're back to the play here whether Cairns might have got an edge, but it was well bowled. What a little beauty.
Yes, he was going to be LBW if it hadn't gone on and hit the stumps.
Rudy didn't raise the finger on his behalf.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yes, yes, yes. The master, the flipper. And the end for Mahmood.
That was the good old-fashioned flipper. He hasn't taken a wicket with this ball for a long time, Shane Warne. Nearly had Flintoff prior to tea. It looked like he got that one right, and he got Mahmood thinking about the cut shot. Skids on. Oh, it may just have turned a fraction too.
Quicker one's gone right through him. Yep, the flipper, and he got it on line. So Shane Warne has got his 33rd 5-wicket haul in an innings, and just his second against the West Indies.
Isn't going to last a very long time. Straight through. The bat is in line with the ball at the moment.
The flipper from Shane Warne, perfectly pitched, hitting the back pad. So Shane Warne acknowledges the applause from the crowd. Another 5-wicket haul, his third at the Gabba.
Oh, bowls him. Beats him all round. It's the off stump. And I think there's a few problems to come for these England batsmen. And the man in the picture, I think, will create a lot of them.
That's gone a long way. Not too sure about Mike Atherton's technique, though. You've got to make sure you've got something between the ball and the stumps. You cannot afford for the ball to spin and miss everything until hit the stumps. Leg outside leg, bat in line with the ball, and nothing between the ball and the stumps. Brilliant bowling, but you've got to be a bit more technically equipped against the leg spinners.
Bowled him out round his legs. It's a quicker one from Warne, a superb piece of bowling. Trescothick was expecting the ball outside his off stump. What a great start for Shane Warne. That's the last thing England needed. The reliable Trescothick goes 85 for 2.
Completely bamboozled here, Marcus Trescothick. It's a wonderful delivery from Shane Warne. It's flatter, it's not got as much spin on it. Takes the leg stump, he's gone across way beyond off stump. What a wonderful start for Warne and Australia. He will be the match winner. Marcus Trescothick played brilliantly last evening. He's now gone first up for 55. England 85 for 2.
Catch, shout, and Mark Butcher's on his way. Big edge onto the pad, trying to work it away. Justin Langer takes the simplest of catches. Shane Warne picks up the 3rd wicket.
Well, he's done him in flight here. Butcher's tried to work that one through mid-wicket. Bit lazy with the feet there, not game to really get down now. See, it drops on him, doesn't get to the pitch, but smashes it straight onto his pad. And then straight to that padder there. Thanks very much. Pretty happy with that. So another disappointment there for England. 3 for 104.
This time the finger goes up. Stewart's going to have to go, and that's the 400th Test wicket for Shane Warne. He joins that exclusive club. Only 6 men in the history of the game have done it. Courtney Walsh, Kapil Dev, Richard Hadley, Wasim Akram, Curtly Ambrose, and now Shane Warne.
Well, congratulations all around for Warnie. This is how he did it. Alex Stewart goes forward. Little outside edge. Simple catch there for Gilchrist. Warnie's very relieved. It's taken, well, several hours since his last wicket. Finally he gets there. 400 wickets to Shane Warne. Congratulations all around for him. Exclusive club of 6 there. Alex Stewart disappointed. On his way for 29. England 6 for 313.
And that is Shane's 400th. He's gone as well. He's been given out first ball. Andrew Caddick collects a duck. Warne's on fire. 401 follows straight on the heels of 400. Caddick dismissed. He shakes his head yet again. He's not having a lot of luck with the bat in this series. He had that 100 partnership with Stewart at Edgbaston for the last wicket, but he hasn't managed to make a contribution at number 8.
Well, that's hit his pad, then his bat, hasn't it? That's a good catch. Could have been out LBW as well, but Caddick's on his way. Warne's on a hat-trick. A long walk up the steps there for Caddick. Lifted in this order here today. Of course, with the extra bowler in that. Well, it's taken a long time for 1 wicket and then 2 in 2 balls. This is how it happened. Pad. Does it hit that bat? And then a very good catch too as well.
Well, 2 controversial dismissions in a row. Shane Warne insistent with the appeal. Peter Willey responds. And Shane Warne acknowledges in the new manner that he's taken 5 wickets in the innings. Shows the ball to the crowd. Brilliantly bowled. Ormond should have been forward. Excessive spin again for Shane Warne. Too good for the tail ender. Ormond goes for a useful 18, but England now 8 down for 350.
Yes, I think he would have been better off playing forward. But he's not absolutely sure which direction the ball is going, James Ormond. So he's looking to play the ball off the pitch, looking to see exactly what's happening before he tries and plays it. That's spun too much for him. Good effort, though.
I think he's stumped and he's know where the ball had gone. He's walked all over the place. Shane Warne picks up the final wicket. Darren Goff stumped. Good work by Adam Gilchrist. Now, the team are going to have a chat here, the Australian side. What do you want to do? Or what are we going to do? I reckon they've made their minds up. Well, the captain has. This is how the last wicket went down. Didn't have a clue where the ball had gone, Darren Goff. Stumped, end of the game, innings. Shall I say, Rudy Cookson raises the finger, doesn't need the third umpire for that one. Almost yorks him, he doesn't know where he's gone. And Shane Warne picks up his 7th wicket. Darren Goff, the last England batsman, out. There he is, Steve Waugh, and
got a feeling Andrew Jones might have decided it's time to take to Shane Warne. He had a go at Tim May early and successfully. Oh, well bowled. That's a wonderful delivery. Absolutely wonderful. The flipper, he's given Andrew Jones 2 that the batsman seized on and thrashed off the back foot, thrashed beautifully, and then the flipper.
Yes, he's got that one through very quickly. It stayed down too, so Jones has been done for pace and for skill, so he's certainly not going to be taking toll of Shane Warne any further as far as being positive is concerned. So Andrew Jones' innings comes to an end at 56. Bowled Warne, New Zealand 2 for 96.
He just started to do that then. That was a good delivery. Bigger one, and straight back to him. Yes, got him. Caught and bowled. Yes, he's got him. Cairns doesn't like it. Did it hit the pad and the bat? It was a flipper really onto him very quickly, and up goes the finger. Cairns wandering off, very dejected, and that'll make Shane Warne very happy. The replay is going to be interesting. Well, there were certainly 2 noises. Was his bat anywhere near the ball? The score 7 for 174.
He's had 18 test ducks in 45 innings.
He's tantalising Danny Morrison and got him with the one that's flighted a little more. Danny Morrison's not over-thrilled about being given the sign, and that makes it 4 on the trot for Danny.
Yes, well, perhaps it was the inevitable. Morris has been pushing and poking at the ball, hasn't been able to read Warne at all, and indicates there that he didn't nick it, but he has been given. He did stay for just a little bit, but Warne and Healy and the close-in fielders were very keen with that one. And so New Zealand 8 for 178.
He's tossed that up and he's hit right across that one. Border's underneath it. This will be it. Border's taken the catch. And that is the end of the New Zealand innings. And it's also 150 catches for Alan Border. Well, that's a pity from the New Zealand's point of view. They were going so well there. Good last wicket stand. The tail wagging just a little bit. But what a good performance by Blaine.
And that's why the tail-enders have problems against the leg spinner. They're never quite sure which way the ball's going to turn, and as soon as there was a little bit of flight there...
When he's out, he's going to kick himself for that, Andrew Jones. Not always the good one that gets the wicket. That was short and just asking to be hit. Jones had all the area out in the outfield to smash it away in the air if he wanted to. May have decided to keep it on the ground at the last moment, hit it straight down the throat of mid-wicket.
Yes, it was neither one thing nor the other, that shot. It should have either been right over the top of Alan Border's head or pulled into the ground. Instead of that, it was just pulled straight into the breadbasket, and Alan Border delighted, as was Shane Warne. So New Zealand have lost the second wicket with the score at 80.
Ken Rutherford, the New Zealand skipper, is the batsman in now after the loss of Andrew Jones. Shane Warne it is to bowl now. Looks as though he's going to come around the wicket. Oh, he's done him. Well, we've just shown you the way Kenny Rutherford was dismissed down in Hobart. And Brian Young has been knocked over here with the ball coming behind his pads. Not quite the same in the method of dismissal because Ken Rutherford was trying to sweep and Brian Young wasn't. But that, I suppose, you could mark down as a Graham Gooch.
Don't know why batsmen insist on letting balls go when they're outside leg stump. I always thought that balls that were outside leg stump were meant to be dealt with the bat. It's 3 for 81.
Oh, that one didn't. Well, 3 cards, but don't swat your bat now. He had about 4 goes at that. Well by Warne. Poorly played by Patel. Clean bowl for 3, and now it's 7 for 218. Have a look at that again. There we go. Can you believe that went between his legs? Unbelievable. Clean bowl by Warne. The spinner strikes again. He's out for 3. It's 7 for 218.
So it's 265 for 8 New Zealand, with Morrison and Dool showing some resilience. And he's gone. Now that ball turned, and that's very well taken by Mark Taylor. And Dool's innings comes to an end. A sharp chance. And Dool looking to force it on the onside as the ball's found the outside edge of the bat. That's gone very quickly to Taylor, who's taken that sharp chance. Warne coming round the wicket. Beautifully bowled again. Look at that. New Zealand 265 for 9.